You can see Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter and Saturn simultaneously with the naked eye, while the two outermost planets, Uranus and Neptune, can be observed with binoculars or a telescope. Yesterday, I could clearly see Venus, Mercury, Saturn, Jupiter and Mars were all visible in the northern hemisphere with the naked eye, in that order, starting from the southwestern horizon and moving east. Venus was the brightest planet. Uranus, located between Mars and Jupiter, and Neptune, which is between Saturn and Jupiter, can be seen with binoculars or a telescope until the end of the year. On Wednesday night, all the planets appear only 1.5 degrees apart and are set to reach conjunction, their closest point, tonight on Thursday at 9 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. May and June are the months you will be able to see the planets, so train your eyes on the lower part of the sky in the west where you're most likely to spot the planets. The clearest view is expected to be about 30 minutes after sunset, with Venus disappearing about 40 minutes later, each day until the end of the year. Mercury will be the hardest to spot with the naked eye, as it is sitting in a bright part of the sky. However, you can still spot it close to its much brighter neighbor, Venus. The rest of the planets will line up eastwards, with Jupiter appearing brighter than all of the stars and high in the southern sky. Mars will appear red and brighter than most stars, while Saturn, the second largest planet, will be a golden color when it appears in the southwest after darkness falls each day until 2023. Even if you're an amateur skygazer, you can spot the planets with the help of a number of sky scanning apps. Venus outshines Mercury by 70 times, so it will be considerably fainter than Earth's sister planet. All planets will appear in the night sky as small points of light to stargazers in the northern hemisphere. Mercury is the hardest planet to see without magnification, as it is sitting in a bright part of the sky, however it can be spotted close to the much brighter Venus. On December 29 at 2100 hours Greenwich Mean Time, 1600 hours Eastern Time. The two won't be this close again until 2024. The rest of the planets line up eastwards, with Jupiter appearing brighter than all the stars and high in the southern sky. While the largest planet in our solar system disappears just before midnight, Mars is visible all night after it rises in the east just before sunset. It will appear red and brighter than most stars, while its neighbor Saturn will be a golden color when it appears in the southwest after darkness falls. The ringed planet will set at about 2000 hours Greenwich Mean Time, 1500 hours Eastern Time, but drawing earlier and earlier as the month goes on. The Moon will also join the planetary lineup, appearing as a waxing crescent between Jupiter and Saturn tonight. Saturn will appear when darkness falls and set at about 2000 hours Greenwich Mean Time, 1500 hours Eastern Time, but this will draw earlier and earlier as the month goes on. The 5 worlds will shine in a row because they all travel on the plane of the solar system, known as the ecliptic. However, they will not be as close as they appear, because each planet is millions of miles away from the others. The 5 planets visible to the naked eye all appeared in the order of their distance from the Sun, a line-up that had not been seen for 18 years. This month's sighting will only last until the end of the year, as Mercury will fade away. The Virtual Telescope Project will be broadcasting the Planet Parade live on YouTube above Skyline in Rome, Italy tonight at 1600 hours Greenwich Mean Time, 11 o'clock Eastern Time.